What's up, everybody? Ain't nobody but your boy, Uncle Mel, and thank you for joining me at Neighborhood Star. We start over here at 6 o'clock every Thursday, baby. And if you tune on in to me. We got something to talk about tonight. You can call me at 678-638-6626 if you want to talk to me about anything, because I got some things I got to say to you today. And we're gonna start right out with this situation in Georgia that's going on with the Georgia Department of Labor. Now, I had spoke to you guys one time before about the Georgia Department of Labor, and they still haven't done anything for the people yet. Well, they opened up the scheduler, and you had to call it at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, and the window is from 8 to 9. Now, I don't know how many slots that they have, but I think it's 2,500 slots. But you got almost a couple million people trying to fill 2,500 slots on Monday morning between 8 to 9. And they have a Facebook page that you can go to keep up with the information. But what I've been reading, there are people that's 31 weeks out that haven't received anything from the Department of Labor here in Georgia. And Mark Butler, you're doing a terrible job on that. And somebody need to say something. I don't know why the news channels aren't saying anything about this, but there are people out there struggling right now that can't get any type of relief because the government is not doing what they're supposed to be doing for the people. Now, these are some people that have been working 20 years, and there are some people that were homeless. The one guy said on the platform the other day, said he used to give this guy change. He said now the guy gives him change because he ain't got a job now. But the other guy, he gets unemployment, but he's never worked. So that's what's going on here in Georgia. People are actually having a hard time with the Georgia Department of Labor, and there's no relief. So if you got any kind of information from that these people can get help, go to the Facebook page, Georgia Department of Labor, and help them people out, because I've struggled before. I was a victim of Katrina, and I know what it is to lose everything. And you got people out there losing stuff, man, and they don't have to. So the Department of Labor, Georgia, y'all need to get it together. And then y'all talk about Mississippi, they got theirs together. People getting gone and getting down in Mississippi. And then Georgia is bigger than Mississippi as far as the population are concerned. Y'all need to get something done, man. That's my first subject. So y'all, if you have any information on how these people can get in touch with Georgia Department of Labor and get their things handled, y'all go out there and let them know. Or just call me and I'll let them know. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about, I just found out today that Mr. Kyle Rittenhouse has to go to trial. Now, for you guys that don't know about Carl Rittenhouse, he's the guy that shot and killed a man in the riots, and he also shot and killed another man and wounded another. Now, these were not black people that this guy shot. It was two white guys that he killed. So, and then he was in another state with a rifle. Why would he come from another state and go to another state talking about defending somebody's property? And if y'all saw it on the news, it was the guy that was telling the police that he had just shot somebody, and they told him to get out of the way. He holding a whole rifle, walking down the street, telling them he just shot somebody, and they didn't stop him, they didn't check him, they didn't do nothing. He went back home. They had to go to his house and get him. So you know that wouldn't have happened to me or you. So, what you got to say about that, mother? Come on in, Disco. Come on in here. There's my engineer in the house today. Disco, what's going on, baby?
What's up, cuzzo?
What's happening with you? We want to see your face.
Yeah, I got let me hide this a little bit. I ain't gonna reveal it.
Well, you see, he got his cap still on.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on till March.
Yeah, there's something growing up under that too.
January 1st. I'm trying, but listen, that dude, that was crazy. I remember when it happened, and of course everybody gonna put it with the race card in it, you know. But it was crazy. Yeah. I'm actually don't know what to say, but I see you going to trial now.
And
that might be because the pressure of it.
Well, you got to understand. First of all, you carried a gun across state lines, which is illegal. Mm-hmm. You can't do that. A rifle at that. So you got an assault rifle. You're going to commit an assault. And then they had talked to the police. If you know anything about Unicorn Riot, you can look them up on Facebook. They on the ground. They're like the old CNN. You remember that old guy used to be in Beirut? He done got shot a couple of times.
Yeah.
You remember the news man? He used to be in Beirut. He said they shooting right now. Out, they hit me. I just got shot. What they like that?
Yeah.
They on the ground like that. So if y'all look up Unicorn Riot, they are doing a really good job in the hood. That's a neighborhood star right there. Unicorn Riot. Check them out.
That's what's up. So basically, how you doing, cuz, man?
Man, listen.
Give me some good news, man.
The holidays was good.
Okay.
It was.
All right.
The Bartow County Police Department tried to do some things to me, but you know how God works.
Okay.
So I just gave it to God and let God handle that. So, but I'm gonna tell you something about that jail. They got a room in that jail that got doo-doo all over the walls. They actually put people in this room, like in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
They put people in the hole in there, and I mean, there's doo-doo on the wall.
Damn.
Really, man?
Like on the top of the ceiling.
Like all over the wall.
And it's dripping?
No, it ain't dripping. It done dried up. I said, these must be Nutella, because ain't nowhere in the hell they let this doo-doo stay on this wall like that.
Wow.
And they put me in there.
By yourself?
They by myself. I was, but I know how to meditate, so I hydroplaned myself out of there. I projected myself out of the room.
So how long was you in there for?
About 3 hours.
Okay.
For real, man.
Cool.
Yeah, I was asking for medical treatment, and something they put on my face. I had from one of the little scrapes I got from my little fight. Altercation, right?
Yeah.
So she put something on the scrape, and about 1 or 2 a.m. that night, I was locked up.
Mm-hmm.
My face started breaking out.
Okay.
And so, it was on fire. I couldn't go to sleep or nothing,
Mm-hmm.
And I asked for medical. Just give me a Benadryl or something, 'cause I know it got to be allergic reaction to something that I got from here. First nurse looked at me and told me she wasn't calling the doctor at 2 a.m. For a non-emergency. I said, well, could you give me an over-the-counter drug or anything, like an aspirin or anything to help me? She said, no, I ain't calling the doctor for that either. I was like, wait a minute. I said, what do I have to do? You have to do a sick call is what she told me. So I said, okay. You going to bring me a form? Yeah, I'm going to bring you a form. Shift change. That's 2 a.m. The shift change at 8 o'clock.
Set up.
So no form. I wait till the shift change to come in. Then when the lady came in for the shift change, another nurse asked for the nurse again. I said, my face has been hurting since last night. She come and look me in the face and say, it's too early to call the doctor. I'm not calling him this early for a non-emergency. I said, what do I do then? She said, well, you got to go through booking and all that. I said, well, I did all that. I've been here almost a day. I said, I did all that. She said, well, you have to do a sick call. I said, yeah, that's what the lady said last night, but she never brought me a form. Well, I'm going to get you one right now, but that's a sick call. We can't give you nothing over the call. I'm not calling the doctor to give you nothing. We're going to do a sick call. Shift changed again. You hear me? It was like 5 o'clock. I know shift was getting ready to change again. Nothing. They didn't do anything. They just left me like that.
They were playing with you, man.
Yeah, they just left me like that.
Yeah.
And then when by the time I got my bond paid and everything, by the time I got ready to leave, I said, these people still haven't come around here. Then another deputy came, he went and got the paper for me. So, I damn near kicked the door down. So after I almost kicked the door down, then they put me in the hole. They didn't even try to see what was wrong with me. The deputy, black deputy. Let me tell you something, people. Black police officers treat you worse than any white police officer. I don't care what nobody say. Did nobody handle me bad but the white officer. Not the white officer, but the black officer.
And why you know what, I'm gonna stop you there for a second. I want you to explain that to me. That's what everybody says.
That's the truth.
And why am I saying it's not true? Why do you think that happens?
I think they have to show the white deputies that they work with
that they're not gonna take favoritism because of skin color.
Right. And
so they overdo it.
They overdo it. I'm clearly broken out.
Mm-hmm.
and I've been there damn near a day and a half, so I hadn't got any medical treatment. So I have a reason to be mad. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
Okay.
So it's like 8 of them at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know when you do something like that, it'd be 8, 9 of them come to jump on you. You know what I mean? So I'm standing at the door waiting on them. The black deputy comes right in front of all of the white deputies, and he like, come on, ain't nothing wrong with you. Come on. I'm like, he like he a nurse or something. You know what I mean? I said, man, I've been asking for just an over-the-counter drug for damn near 24 hours, and nobody's helped me. I said, you still ain't coming here to help me. He said, no, come with us. You coming with us. You coming with us. And I said, okay. You know, so I started walking. He gonna say, you better walk faster or we gonna pick you up and take you in there. Nobody else saying nothing. Just him. You better walk faster or something. We gonna pick you up and take you in there. So I get halfway there. He wants to grab my arm because I ain't walking fast enough for him. Now other deputy even came close to touching me. And when he was trying to go take me down, right? Didn't nobody help him, so he stopped. Because I wasn't being a threat.
And what was the reason? Because you weren't walking fast enough?
I wasn't walking fast enough for him.
Was it a shift change for him?
I believe they was about to change shift, not too yeah. But
So
I believe they had already changed.
So he had to go
shift.
clock out.
He didn't want I was walking too slow.
Yes.
So and that right there.
I mean, who want to walk fast to a damn cell?
Right, exactly. I mean, come on, man. And then I didn't know that you were putting me in the doo-doo room. I'm
not laughing at you. I'm just.
But I had to laugh to keep him and to really get in the charge inside.
And you know what's sad about that? Let me tell you what's sad about it. I know what you allegedly went in there for, right?
Right.
So I'm sure the other cops knew the charges and knew who it was on.
They had to know.
And they didn't respond to you like that.
No.
That's something they knew why you was allegedly in there for.
Mm-hmm.
And they know who the counterpart was. And they didn't treat you like that.
No, man. It was to me. It was like I was like, come on, man. I said you gonna act worse than the other deputies. I said, why? Why you want to treat me like that? What make you hate me so much?
Well, you remember on Boys in the Hood?
Yeah, I remember Ice Cube had a whole song about that.
Yeah.
About the white cops, the black cops showing out for the white cop. You always see that. When you see something like that, be scared for the
gun
black
line, boss.
Oh man, you know that's Hoppin' Bob. Hoppin' Bob told him, say, shit. Tell him about the gun line, boss. Tell him about the gun line. I bust a cap in your ass. Hoppin' Bob didn't give a fuck. That's what you gotta understand, man. The black deputy, the black guard, he the worst motherfucker in that you gotta deal with him. Tell you, walk up to him being nice if you want to. That motherfucker would goddamn show. Let one of the white guards or deputies come around.
But you know what? What I'm gonna call you? I keep call you uncle, call you cuz.
Whatever come out. You know, I'm a man of many hats.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got the Mickey Mouse on it.
Oh yeah, you know, I wear my Mickey when I want to be silly.
You know, we talked about that on somebody's platform about how blacks treat each other.
Yeah.
And we was talking about it yesterday, how we the biggest crutch to one another. And it's just so sad that I'm not with the white man, black man shit. I'm not. I'm tired of the white. It's the white man fault. The white man did it. I'm tired of that shit.
See, me, I grew up in Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
And we lived in our own community. And they lived in their own community. The only time we ever came close to each other is at the same shopping center. We didn't party with each other. But I actually had a white friend.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You
I have no problem with no skin
color.
color.
I actually did.
Have no problem.
But one of my white friends, his daddy was a lawyer, and I did not know that his dad. See, as long as we were playing basketball outside,
yeah,
he would say, raise the goal up, because he didn't want me dunking, right? You know, couldn't nobody else dunk but me. So he said, raise the goal up when I come around, because usually they have like a 9.5. I tear 9.5 up. You feel me? So they raised it up to about 11, something like that. So all we could shoot is jump shots. But one day, my friend John said, Mel, you want to see my daddy's law library? Because I was interested in
his what?
Law library.
Oh,
his daddy was a lawyer.
Okay, law library.
So I was interested in being a lawyer. That's why me and John were friends, because we both wanted to be lawyers.
Correct. So
he said, you want to see my father's law library? So I went in the law library, and we started reading the little books or whatever. And John was showing me how to find what I'm looking for. He was like, this how you find codes. They have numbers to them. They give you a chapter, then they give you a section, and then they give you the paragraph number. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he was telling me this, and his dad peeped in the room and saw us in there reading the law. He said, John, I need to talk to you. And it's the last time me and John spoke, because John said my dad said you had to leave, and that was it. I didn't see John no more after that. No more.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it don't exist no more.
That was in the 80s.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say it don't exist 2020. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, I'm tired. Like it don't make to me. It don't make. I got just as many good old boys hunting redneck as can be
Yeah.
that will pick my sons up right now and treat them like they own with no problem.
Yeah.
Just like I got some my own. But my point is, I do never have been that type of person to judge by a skin color. I judge by how you treat me. Now, we all know we all can get different stuff for different reasons.
Mhm.
But that's not because of the skin color. That's because the asshole who is hiring or doing the hiring, it ain't his fault that he that color.
Right.
It's the asshole who trying to hire him or give him the promotion. He the jackass for giving him the promotion because whatever it may be.
Now, I'm going to tell you about that. On the workplace, I have experienced that.
Yeah.
When I come in and I don't know anything because I don't know how the system works, but I'm a maintenance technician. So the longer I watch this machine, I'm going to figure out I'm going to figure out the parts. I'm going to figure out what this does. I'm going to figure out what this does. I'm going to make sure that I understand how to troubleshoot this machine before I even touch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After about 30, 40 days, me watching this machine constantly, I'm fixing this machine by myself with no supervision. You understand me? They didn't like that at all. By my 60th day, I'm not even on the radio no more. I'm walking by the machine and see something happen to the machine. I fix it right there. They don't even have to make a call. You understand? I walk around with my tools. You feel me? Because I be wanting to do shit.
Yeah.
So I like doing maintenance. You feel me? So I be wanting to do shit.
Yeah.
So I'm walking around seeing what machine's gonna break. So as soon as I fix it, they be like, "You fixed that machine?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "You put the right screws in it?" I said, I took the motherfuckers out. I don't say it like that, but like I took them out. I put the screws back in and I took out, and if I had lost one, I knew where to find them. So I would get fired, man, because I don't be late and I don't miss days because I enjoy my job.
Correct.
So when I go to work, it's not job for me. It's more like I'm going to have fun. We want to fix on these machines. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they don't like my happy-go-lucky.
You know why though? You know why? Cause I think a lot of times that people want you to need them.
Right.
Like I'm experiencing that. I'm not gonna say recently, but I always experienced. I just took the time out really now to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people want you to need them to have that edge on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they want to be needed,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you need them, now it's a problem.
Yep. That's how it sounded. It's like when I was on that radio. Oh, what you got now? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
what you got now?
Yeah.
You got to figure this out. I'm like, all I came to ask you was where can I get these sensors? You know what I mean? I don't know any of the part room. Nobody showed me the part room and stuff like that. I had to go in there and actually find the book with the part number on it. I do all that.
Yeah.
If you got a manual, I go find the manual.
Yeah.
And read because I can read. And then if I got some downtime, I'm usually in the manual going over the parts of the machine.
So you educate yourself, so you ain't got to depend on nobody.
Right. I've always been that way.
And that's the best way to be.
Yeah. I mean, you don't
Because you don't depend on nobody for shit. Because
they treat you bad when you ask them, if you ask them for something like something you really don't know.
I ain't want to get upset. I ain't even going.
No, you ask them something you really don't know. They be like, you should know that. I'm like,
it make you feel like a jackass.
Right.
Like,
You should know
how
this.
you don't know that? Because
Yeah.
that ain't my craft. That ain't my thing. So I'm asking you. And I'm the kind of person I don't want to talk. I really don't like you. I don't want to talk to you.
I kind of like people, even though they.
I love people, but I don't like people.
Yeah, I feel you.
It make any sense.
Yeah. I like people, but I love you until you show me that I don't need to.
You got one time to huff. You got one time to suck your teeth. You got one time to like I'm bothering you, and I ain't calling your ass no more. I ain't gonna call you
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
People
just,
act like you bother them.
yeah, yeah, like I'm that, like I'm a nuisance. But let me talk about bothering real quick.
Yeah.
Your cups right now. Show your cup.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, look, check these
I'm gonna
out.
tell you a story about this.
Tammy's Custom Creations
Tammy Custom Creations.
creates these beautiful tumblers, man. If y'all need a tumbler, check out Tammy's Custom Creation on Facebook and holler at her. She will get you, didn't it? This one right here, I call it the furnace. Look at that motherfucker, man. That is beautiful.
All right, check this out. She made one for me
Uh-huh.
that everybody loved. It was gold and black, and it had DISCO100. But I'm gonna tell you a story behind this. I've been going probably 4 months with a QT cup,
Okay.
which is a plastic styrofoam cup.
Okay.
So driving, I've been having to pick that up, sip and put it back down. So it really ain't no weight behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get the steering wheel, everything feel normal.
Okay.
That cup is all solid.
That's the tumbler.
The tumbler.
Yeah, yeah.
Before my first trip, coming back on the first trip, I felt like I've been lifting weights. And it caught me off guard because I was used to just picking up that small cup. But let me tell you something. I made a mistake and dropped it about 4 times by mistake. Nothing happened to it.
Right.
And I was so pissed when it fell. I was like, God dog it. Well, I didn't
Yeah.
say that part.
It's a
But
piece of art. It's a piece of art.
yes, I was pissed.
piece of art.
But to give her credit, she's in the room. She don't want to be seen for whatever reason. Great work. Great quality.
She said, "I'm not here. I'm not here."
Great work, great quality. But I want to tell y'all in front of everybody, thank y'all.
Yeah.
And if I can help y'all in any kind of way,
Yeah.
I want to help push it. And then none love behind it, man. I
Yeah,
so
man.
liked it, man.
We've been working on some stuff, man. You know, I got some shirts and everything that I'm working on. Got some new material that I'm finna create something. I don't know what I'm gonna create, but it's gonna be dope when I do create it. I've been sitting in the room. I've been brainstorming. I just bought some pretty stuff. So I already know one shirt I'm gonna do. To my pirates out there. All my pirates out there. We're gonna do that bump two. That bump two is some liquor, man. But bamboo or something like that. It's some rum.
So you got neighborhood star. What's going on?
For sure. But she don't want to be on.
Well, we can talk about her.
Yeah, for sure. But my wife, you know what it is. Yeah, the people on that's watching right now, y'all know Tammy's Custom Creation. Started this business 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it's been picking up. We've been doing some great work. You know, it started off kind of rough. We was like, oh, we ain't getting no sales or whatever.
Stop right there. When you say kind of rough, I'm curious. Because I always try to figure out what people going to go at with people's items and stuff. When you say it started off rough, how many haters did she really have? What smart comments did she really get?
Well, not too many, simply because we wasn't promoting it on social media at first.
Okay.
So it was more like we was dealing with family and friends.
Okay.
And a lot of our family did, well, a lot of them did, her family did a lot of supporting. My family did a lot of supporting too. And that was what made us be like, okay, we don't have to worry about the people that don't want to buy. We just worried about the people that want quality products. And so that's what we focus on. We focus on making quality products that last. So once we worked on the quality, we really wasn't worried about the money. At first, we was like, we're not getting the money. But that's the rough part. When you're doing this work, because you're going to have to put out some money. Like, you're going to have to put out some money in order to get money in return.
Scared money don't make no money.
Right, exactly. So when you buy all this equipment and everything, and you're not getting the support from the people that you want to support from, like your close friends around you, they call you and say, yeah, I'm finna buy this. And then you don't hear from them in 4 or 5 weeks. And when you hear them say, do you still want it? Nah, man, I'm cool. First thing, if you don't want it, then don't tell me you want it, because we used to make the product before we got paid, but then people changed their mind. No, I'll get it next week. I'll get it next week. And now you got something that they wanted and designed, and you can't sell it because it's theirs.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So because you customized it.
Right, you customized it for them.
Yeah.
You know, you can't sell somebody named Mary Jackie's shirt.
Now let me ask you a question. Tammy, I know she's not gonna talk. You can just answer through mail. Have you ever made a cup that you love so much you like, damn, I don't even want to sell it to him now. I want this for me. I ain't talking about New Orleans Saints. That don't count. We ain't talking about them cups.
Which we
Y'all
got.
should better get them shits.
We got several cups up there.
They clearances.
Listen.
The Saint got clearance cups. Y'all can get them away for 2 for
man.
1.
When she started making them cups, she the one that she didn't like, she'll strip them down and do it over. This was she did this every day. You know, all day until she got it right. You understand me? The one that she didn't like, strip them down and redo them. We got cups that she's done. We got tumblers that she's done.
Oh, it's called tumblers.
Tumblers.
Okay.
Yeah, and they be the high dollar. This a Bubba. You know what Bubba is?
Who?
Bubba.
Bubba?
Bubba.
That's a color?
This a Bubba tumbler. This will keep your stuff hot or cold.
That's what I got, right?
Yeah. He got a Bubba.
Yeah, that coffee stay hot. Yeah. No, I got whatever I got, it stay hot.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it stay hot so bad I gotta cut the lid off
to cool it down.
To let the air hit it from the outside.
The tumblers that we buy, we search for. We go out and we go to different liquidation places.
Yeah.
We
good. I gotta know that. We good.
We find the best
of
the best.
Yeah.
And that's what
cool.
we sell.
So lately, what's been going on as far as anything that caught your attention this week on the news or?
Yes.
Besides,
I'm gonna tell you.
You see, you laugh before you even answer. So let me sit up for this one.
I'm gonna tell you.
I know it's gonna be.
So Rudy Giuliani.
Oh, is that you told me to get?
Rudy Giuliani.
Is that what you telling me to buy?
What?
Go ahead, tell the story.
Oh, Rudy Giuliani, right, is Trump's lawyer.
Oh, okay.
He's been running around the country filing these voter fraud lawsuits. Now he was in court here. I think he was in court here in Atlanta. No, was it Atlanta? I think it was Atlanta. He was trying to file a suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even want to talk to him. To me, if you gonna go out with the devil, look at Rudy Giuliani, because he's gonna crash and burn right with the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Because, come on, man, I ain't never. That's just like when you be out at the playground and somebody lose the game of 21 and don't want to get off the court. You ever had somebody do that?
Or you play a horse and they act like they still got an O and they got an S.
Yeah, well, you say, man, you got horse.
Yeah.
No, man, I got an S. Man, you got horse. Get off the court. No, man, I got an O. You just said you had an S. Skip R. So that's what's going on right now, man. And it's vaccine. Those two things are the hottest topics.
Now, the vaccine, you gonna let them put it in you?
My thing is, why is it called BioNTech? Why would you call a biological?
I was Uncle B was watching this show. He'll answer that question.
Why would you call a biological vaccine BioNTech? N includes something. Think about it. Bio deals with the body. Tech deals with electronics.
Technology, yeah.
BioNTech. Look at the word. You remember they was talking about the RFI chips? RDFI chips?
Yeah.
Okay. Wouldn't that be a tech thing? Now I'm gonna tell you something. The government,
they watching us. No, I'm telling you right now, they watching.
They want to track you.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Just like when everybody started using cards at the grocery stores and the department stores and things. You know what they did that for? Track the cards. Every time you buy something, you swipe a card, right?
You mean your debit card?
Right, your debit card.
Uh-huh.
Now all you need is a chip, right?
Yeah.
You know what that does? That tracks your spending. What you like, what you spend money on.
You know what? We talked about this, I think. You be on the phone talking. I'm gonna touch that what you just said.
Yeah.
I could be on the phone talking about getting some DJ equipment.
Yeah, and it'll pop up.
And when I scroll down my Facebook or my Instagram or something, it pop up.
Yeah. They listening to you because most of the stuff is connected. Just like when you have your web camera on, they can see into your house.
Yeah, got a little red dot right
here. Yeah. If you ever seen the movie Deja Vu with Denzel Washington, they show you that in that movie. that they can watch your house exactly. They can see inside your house.
Even with Enemy of the States. Is it Enemy of the States?
All I know
With
they did
Will
it on
Smith.
Deja Vu. I know they did it on Deja Vu.
No, Will Smith. What would they call it? Independence? Is it Independence Day?
Will Smith got a lot of. Yeah, well, the Aliens is the Independent Day.
No, it ain't that one. I don't watch because I don't watch that kind of movie.
You don't
I'm
believe
scared.
it?
I'm scared of all that stuff.
You don't believe in aliens?
You know what? I'm gonna talk about Alien. Can I tell you a funny story real quick? I thought about it on the bus today.
Well, let's finish this vaccine.
Go ahead,
first.
finish that vaccine.
So they're gonna tell you.
You telling me I'm talking too goddamn much, really. Go ahead. That didn't want to say, tell me.
Hey, look. So now
The vaccine.
the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
They say now the first initial they're gonna get about 20 million people.
Mm-hmm.
To they trying to get at least 20 million.
Are they paying people?
No.
Okay.
I guess it's gonna be a volunteer thing, and they say they're gonna take the most affected group first. So you know who the most affected group is? The minority, because of health issues. Because the minorities have poor health than other groups. So they're gonna take the most affected first and vaccinate them first.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're saying that they're gonna try to get about 20 million or something like that before the first of the year, and then 30 million people a month after that.
Now you know some countries are making it mandatory.
But the UK has already accepted it.
I seen that on the news this morning.
Yeah,
but they're not making it mandatory.
Well,
I heard specifically they said this morning they're not making it mandatory. They suggesting you take it, but they're not making it mandatory. I think we gonna make it mandatory.
But you know what the problem is, right? It's only 90% effective. So
that's with anything.
But 1 out of 10 people, it ain't gonna help.
Like matter of fact, I know you're gonna laugh. You give me an example. You know you see the commercials and they'll say, take this for this, but the side effects, you may not breathe no more, you may fall out tomorrow, your kidneys may collapse to sleep, but you won't have a headache no more.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, indeed.
you ain't gonna have a headache, but your your eye may shut tomorrow, your nose may bleed all night long, but you won't have no goddamn headache.
Yes, indeed. I remember once. That's exactly how it be. Look. They had a pill for people that work the overnight shift, right? Because people work overnight, they have a problem sleeping, right? They had a pill that they made. They said if you take this pill, there's a possibility you're gonna have trouble sleeping. If I'm having trouble sleeping, and you supposed to give me a pill to help me with trouble sleeping, one of the side effects is trouble sleeping. You gotta listen. You gotta listen to what these commercials telling you. You taking the pill because you got trouble sleeping, and one of the side effects is trouble sleeping. Now you double the problem. And I be telling about the male enhancement drug. Stop taking that stuff, man.
I'm good.
Listen, I'm talking to the people out there.
Ginseng.
Talking about the male enhancement drug. Y'all better stop taking them drugs. What gonna happen? Your thing gonna be out your leg. Ain't nobody gonna give you none. I'm telling you, you gonna be walking around.
It's gonna help it grow.
You got to put it in the sock.
Like you got the pistol.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Well, y'all better cut that out. Ain't no mama gonna want you. You gotta do like this. Take your shit out. You put that back up. How many? If you would allow somebody with his thing down in his sock to do something to you, call in right now. We need to know who you is. Because we're going to put you on the front of Don't Mess With Her magazine.
You know what, cuz? You got so many stories. Do me a favor. Tell me the best story that happened to you in your life. The most funniest thing that ever happened to you.
Oh, hell no.
Give me one, please.
Boy, goddamn, I don't know.
Because I thought about one for me today I was driving a bus and I thought about it. And I said, when I see you today, I don't know why this came in my mind. It happened to me. But I'm gonna let you go first.
I got a lot of damn stories.
Can we get one? I know you got a bunch of them. Can we get one that just you'll never forget happened?
Well, this one, it was kind of awkward to me. It wasn't awkward to me. I was trying to play Cupid. I was trying to help a friend of mine out. He had a girlfriend, and both of them was from Chicago. They had been dating since high school. And me and this guy, his name Larry, and we had another friend named Toledo. We all hung out together.
Okay.
So Larry and his girlfriend, I think her name was Danita. I think Larry and his girlfriend, they were real tight. You know, they both from Chicago. They come down to Mississippi Valley State in the Delta, right? Mosquito tearing her ass up the whole time she down there, right? So she was mad. I don't want to stay down here no more. I'm going back to Chicago. And you know, me and Larry them hang out together, so Larry is feeling sad.
That Larry the girlfriend.
Larry is the boyfriend,
Boyfriend of her.
of Danita.
Toledo. Okay.
So, not Tokyo, but Toledo tells me, man, something wrong with Larry. He thinking about killing himself. I was like, what? I said, man, what the fuck is Larry? So I went and found Larry because I knew what was wrong with her because he had been saying that she wanted to go back to Chicago, but he got a full scholarship at Mississippi Valley for basketball.
Okay.
So I said, man, you can't fuck up your life. You let her go back to Chicago. Y'all still be dating. But he didn't want her to leave.
Oh, she was going to school there too, though?
Yeah,
okay.
She came to the school with him because he got a full scholarship.
Okay, okay.
So I said, look, let's do this. Let's drink us some beer, smoke us a little weed, and I got a suitcase in my room, one of them airliner suitcase, big suitcase. I said, we're going to get the suitcase, put me in it, and y'all going to carry me to her dorm and get her outside the dorm, and I'm going to jump out and say, surprise, he don't want you to leave. That's how it was supposed to happen. And she going to feel all mushy and everything and say, I'll stay. That's how I thought it was going to happen.
Because you jumping out of damn suitcase?
Yeah, and saying how he felt, right?
Yeah, but she ain't dating
Hold
you.
on. Okay, listen. That's how I thought it was going to be. So this is what really happened. They put me in the suitcase. I was balled up in that motherfucker like a fetus. I was balled up in the suitcase, and I told Toledo because he looked like El DeBar, and them girls don't let him carry shit. This boy don't carry none of his books or nothing to the damn class. You hear me? If they see Toledo, they say, Toledo, I carry that for you. I said, Toledo, don't let them girls help you. I said, don't let them girls help you, Toledo. So guys said, I said, don't let them help you. So we getting across the yard. We halfway across the yard. They carrying me. We make it by the Delta tree. The Delta tree is close to the freshman dorm on Mississippi Valley State Campus. All them girls like to hang around the Delta tree. Mm-hmm. All I heard was, Toledo. I said, Toledo, don't let them. Who y'all got in there? Oh, that's the first thing they said. Who y'all got in there? And all I heard them run off and say, we gonna get the door open for you. I said, no, I don't want the door open. So they run and get the dorm director to open up the door. Toledo and Larry said, shit, now we got to go through with this shit, right? Mm-hmm. Boy, goddamn, they walked me up the little ramp. I know I was going up the ramp because I could feel them going like up a hill. Boy, they sat me down in the middle of that floor. Both of them ran out the goddamn door. That's what I'm saying. Don't get your ass in the suitcase for nobody because they'll leave your ass. So they left me on the floor. The door director said,
Put a mic up, cuz.
The door director said, Y'all going to have to open that. Yeah. Y'all going to have to open that. So goddamn, I said, when she open this motherfucker, I'm going to jump out this bitch and say, surprise! I'm going to scare the shit out of her. Goddamn it, that happened. Boy, she said, y'all going to have to open that. Boy, I open that thing up. She opened it up. I could see the little light. Boy, I bust out there, mother, said, surprise. She said, ooh, ooh. She wrote a 3-page report on me to the dean.
But I love the story.
Hold on, I ain't through yet.
Okay, go ahead.
I had to go see the dean. They left a message in my room. I had to go take my finals. They left a note in my room saying I had to go see the dean that day. Uh-huh. They wanted, as soon as I get out of class, go see the dean.
Was that an all girls?
No, this is co-ed college. Okay. It's Mississippi Valley State University. Right. Go see the dean. Uh-huh. Dean put his motherfucking foot on the desk. Like I'm telling you, he put his motherfucking feet on the desk.
Like Joe Clark.
And say, now tell me what happened. So I told him the same thing I just told you. He looked a little bit like George Jefferson. That motherfucker stepped up like this. He said, I done heard the practice jokes, but I'm gonna have to sing you home. I said, oh no. I said, no, Dean, you can't send me home. I know I'm 17, but my mama won't whoop my ass. we got to do something else. I said, Dean. I said, don't send me home, Dean. I said, well, he said, how many tests you got left? I said, I got 2. He said, what time? I said, 1. I said, I got 1 at 1. I got 1 at 3:30. He said, okay, then. You take them tests and get the hell off my campus.
But I'm trying to figure out you jumping out the damn suitcase, how the hell that was going to keep her there?
No. I thought, you know how, man, listen.
No,
I thought it would work because I used to watch.
But you ain't her man, or he her man.
He was going to be there with me.
But you jumping out to say that?
I said, he loved you. Don't leave.
So you speaking for him?
I was trying to help a friend, man.
So by you just walking there with him yourself,
I thought you had to do something dramatic.
I'd have kicked your ass off my campus too. I'd be like, how the hell did you get admitted? In this
But you
damn
know
school?
what? I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
When I got back in the spring, because Dean let me come back in the spring
right.
with close monitoring.
You was on house arrest in school?
No, I wasn't on house arrest. I could do my thing, but the security, they knew who the fuck I was.
I bet they did. Yeah, I bet they did.
My wife met one of the security guards that was on that came and got me when I did it. And he said when he saw me, I ain't seen this man in 15 years.
But you ain't changed.
He saw me, he did like that. He said
he changed a bit.
He asked me, said, "You with him?" Sure did. So man, hey, that was my college days. I was so popular when I got back in January.
Yeah.
For real. I was
They give you a nickname for jumping out the suitcase?
Well, not right then. I got Thunder later on.
Who?
Thunder, the barbarian. my folks in Hollandale know what they call me. Thunder, the barbarian.
You know, the day I don't know why I was thinking about this story, cause I guess 'cause it was dark at night this morning. You know, I go to work 3:45.
Yeah.
So it's the light. It's still dark. But I was thinking about, I don't know why I thought. I was thinking about something happening when I was like 16 years old, 15.
Uh-huh.
I had a partner of mine. We all, we back then when kids were being kids,
Outside.
not playing PlayStation, and we had sleepovers.
Right.
So basically, I had a friend of mine named Fredo, and he had a grandma, but she was like damn near 90 years old, short little lady, but real pale, like real pale, pale white.
Mm-hmm.
And his bedroom, we all had the bunk beds or other beds. He had like 4 beds in the room, so we come over, we all had our own bed. And like I said, I don't know why I thought about this today. I'm 45. But she was a grandma, meaning make sure everybody was good, everybody ate. But she was an older woman, like I said, almost damn 90.
Right. She wasn't a new grandma.
Nah, she real pale, So for some reason, like at 11 o'clock at night, she came in the room to make sure everybody was covered up with covers.
Oh.
But I was half asleep.
Mm-hmm.
But the position that she came in, the light from the porch shot through the window, and it was hitting her face. so as she turned as she moved the cover, the light hit her in her face. You seen her veins. She real pale white. Man, I went out fucking hollering.
No, man.
Scared the shit out of me. My homeboy mama came out running the room. I was hollering.
Yes,
because I'm scared of. No, not saying she's a monster, but
you say you're scared of aliens.
I'm scared of all that type of shit. Man, and when I looked up and seen the light hitting her face, she looking at me, and she was saying in Spanish, "Tu estás bien? Tu estás bien?" I mean, are you good? Tu estás bien? But she was saying the real voice. I swear to God, I was hollering.
How old were you then?
I was about 15, I think.
Really, man?
I was
Were you kicking too?
Man, I was hollering. Like, I woke everybody up. It happened like 2:30 in the morning. I mean, scared. My 11 o'clock, I'm sorry, scared the shit out of me. And I don't know why this morning I thought about that. I think because when I pull the bus up to the stall, it'd be 4:06 in the morning, and them damn night crawlers be at the bus stop sleeping all night.
Oh, the people, the homeless people. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna. I don't mean to call them that, but some of them cats be our age, man. Like it's.
Man, I seen a.
I ain't gonna go there, man.
I seen a dude in Dallas, Texas, man. He got $5 from the dude. I was doing electricity, and we used to pass by this dude. But sometimes the traffic don't be as heavy. We can't really read his sign. But this particular day, the traffic was kind of heavy, and we happened to get a chance to read his sign. You know what his sign said?
What?
He said, "I don't need nothing to eat. I need $1.40 to get me a 40 ounce."
Yeah, I seen that, but yeah,
you seen that before?
Yeah, 100.
Hey, look, every car that saw that sign,
respect the man.
Gave that man some money.
Yeah, respect him
For real.
Did you hear my story yesterday?
About what did you say?
About the guy the guy that be begging for money? Well, those that didn't hear it, it's this touchy as hell. A young dude be at the Quick Trip.
Okay.
And he didn't beg for no money. He was like, "Look, dog, wait for my ride, man. You mind give me some coffee?" So I felt good about it 3 weeks ago. So I paid for a week of coffee.
For him.
He didn't know that. When I came out, I gave him a cup. But every day he was covered.
Right.
So starting last week, I was going to the counter, but you know how my personality is. I'm real cool. You know how I am.
Yeah.
So the dude that worked there, I get my coffee, like, "You good, dog? You good?" He did like 4 days straight. So yesterday, I was like, "Damn, bro, you give me the coffee on the house. I know these folk got cameras, you know what I'm saying?" He like, "Look, check this out, bro." He's like, "This was going on." He said, "Buddy, you gave to pay for a week coffee, he done paid for 2 weeks for you to get coffee.
Yes, indeed. That's what's up. Pay it forward.
Yeah, so I know now when I see him out there, I don't even know the dude's name like that.
Yeah.
But it's just, that's what we, to make a long story short, that's what we missing.
You know what? I used to go to the Universal Soul Circus.
This thing getting good. Let's go.
Yeah, I used to go to the Universal Soul Circus. There used to be a homeless man sit out there by a tree.
Mm-hmm.
I used to see him every year.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why I saw him by that tree every year.
Mm.
I was whatever I had left in my pocket
Mm-hmm.
after spending inside of there, I just grab it and give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Every year I did this. The last year I went, I ain't see him no more. And to me, it's like you never know when you meet an angel.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why did everybody pass by him but me? You feel what I'm saying? So when you see something like that, like I'm always like that. I seen a guy at the gas station. I had some fives on me. I was just going to get some blunts or something anyway. So I had some fives on me.
Cigars.
Yeah, cigars, y'all. And so I had a five on me. And I just gave it to him. He looked at me. He said, "You for real?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, man. You get what you need with that." He said, "Man, I've been out here all day. I ain't got nowhere to go." He said, "I'm hungry." And then you just gave that to me. I said, "Man, don't even worry about it."
No, I ain't gonna lie to you though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Take credit for nothing. I ain't him.
Yeah.
I ain't him. I'm not him. I don't do that. Like I'm gonna do, because I'm not trying to be a cocky. I'm not trying to be an asshole, which I am half the time.
Yeah.
But I work too hard.
Dog,
Listen to me. I work hard. I everybody know me out 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Not to put me on the pedestal, but I'm saying is, if you got 10 finger, 10 toes,
mm-hmm.
you got to try, dog. Like Buddy told me he was waiting for a ride to go to work.
Yeah.
Them young folk walk up to yo aunt, this I can't.
This wasn't a young dude.
Whatever it may be, I just can't. It's harder for me because in my mind I'm thinking, not saying we don't go through something. Like I'm broke.
Yeah.
I'm a broke man, but I'm broke, but all my stuff is paid. You feel me?
Well, you gotta I like this. What Bob Marley said that the interviewer asked him, do he consider himself a rich man? And Bob Marley asked him, said, it's according to what you call
a rich man.
Rich.
Yeah.
He said, if you're talking about money, he said, I got plenty of money. He said, but I don't consider that rich. He said, I'm happy. He said, I got people. He said, I got relationships with people and I'm happy. He said, that's rich to me.
Yeah.
Because you can have all the money in the world and still be a miserable person.
Correct.
Just think about it.
Correct.
You see them every day. They
Correct.
frowned up. They try to find anything to get mad at somebody about, and they got all the money in the world.
Correct.
But then you see somebody that don't have a lot, happy as hell.
Correct.
Because he got his mind, he got his soul, and he
got his happiness.
He got his happiness, exactly. And that to me is rich.
Yeah.
When I look around and I see stuff, because I lost everything I had 3 times. You feel what I'm saying? I've done that 3 times. So I can take not having.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I appreciate when I have. I tell people, my favorite saying is, people say, how you doing? I say, I do good every once in a while. Then sometimes I do bad. I tell people that.
Yeah.
Simply because that's how life goes. And once you get older, you understand that. You say, okay, I'm doing good right there. Enjoy them times.
You know, you speaking of being old, I know I may go into the curve a little bit. When you were little, did you always wonder why your uncles always picked up pennies and dimes off the floor?
No,
nickels?
because that mind told me. He
Yeah.
said that's a penny that you didn't have.
Because now in my last 10, 15 years of my life, now I know why.
Do you do this?
I
don't know if I'm the only somebody to do this. You remember when they used to have pop machines all over the place?
You mean soda machines?
Pops. You may say soda.
Soda machine.
Pop. Y'all know the
Pepsi machine, Coke machines for the viewers that are watching. Go ahead.
pop. So they had pop machines.
With the bottles.
Cans too.
Okay.
Look, I used to when I see a pop machine, I will go
Country ass.
and wiggle my hand in the change part.
Try to get it come out.
No, because sometimes there's change inside of the change part.
Uh-huh.
Because some people might drop their money in there
And just keep on riding.
and they're like, man, this thing that took my money. And actually, it dropped right in the thing. And man, I used to collect money like that all day. I promise I'll go and just go around and just check the little the slot.
Let me ask something. When you was growing up, did y'all like back home? We could take bottles. You remember the Pepsi bottles?
Uh-huh.
We could take them to the convenience store and get 10 cents.
Yeah. We
Okay.
the Coca-Cola bottles.
Yeah.
With the
Well,
Sprite,
ours
the
was Pepsi.
Sprite.
Pepsi
Sprite,
Sprites.
yeah, Sprite, Pepsi, and Coke, them iron, the ones you can put like that, you look like you're looking through a bottle.
Yeah.
Those bottles.
Yeah.
And we picked pecan.
Man, that's some good days, man.
Man, we picked pecan.
We didn't do all that. We went to Louisville, Georgia. My granddad was from Louisville.
He picked pecan.
Well, he took us, like we coming from Miami, every
Uh-huh.
summer we'd go all in the truck to Louisville, Georgia, all the grandkids, and we tobacco, sugar cane, hunt rabbits. That first time he taught us how to shoot.
Okay.
Well, actually, I started shooting at 4 years old
Shit.
from my Uncle Bill, but I learned how to shoot at 4. But
I'm not a hunter, man.
no, I ain't talking about hunting. I'm talking about shooting.
Yeah, I know how to shoot, but
it's
I'm not a hunter.
Yeah.
I'm damn sure ain't a hunter.
No, my granddaddy, no lie, and I want you to tell me your experience too. Now, he's had brass knuckles,
I had a
and
pair.
he's collecting knives, and he'll cut the tip of the knives and weld the tips on each knuckle, and we had our own brass knuckles.
Wait.
So when we walked to the convenience store or the neighborhood store, we had our brass knuckles
With
in our back
knives on
pocket.
the end of
The knuckles, because he's a welder.
your granddad was trying to send y'all to prison.
My granddad sat in the yard with a pistol in his damn. My granddad said in the yard, don't bother nobody, with a pistol in his damn, right here, and watch the grandkids play in the yard.
My grandma carried a 38 special. I ain't bullshit with you. In her duster. You know what a duster is, though?
What's that, makeup bag?
No, that's the nightgown. You know what when the old women had a nightgown, my grandma called it the duster.
What's the funniest? Now talk about grandma.
My grandma?
Give me your most memorable. I'm trying to use these big ass words. No, I can't talk.
memorable
Yeah, that.
moment with
Yeah.
my grandma. My grandma was Indian, and she had a very long curly hair.
I had auntie aunt made me like that.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
and it was great. It was like a
Gray and
grayish
black.
white,
Yeah.
So, and the kids, we had two twins that used to talk crazy to my grandma.
And they were what to your grandma?
Nothing.
They were just neighborhood.
They was kids in the neighborhood.
Okay.
So my grandma would tell us, I know y'all want to do something to them boys, but I got this 38 right here. If they do anything to me, I'm gonna get them. One day, the boy named Kenny, he actually, man, pushed my grandma down.
He did what?
He pushed my grandma down.
How old were y'all?
Well, shit, I don't know. We had to be about 13, 14, something
And
like
he
that.
pushed your grandma.
We didn't, before we can get to him, he said, "Go and sit down, old lady." And he pushed my grandma on that ground. Boy, when we finished whooping both of them,
I was gonna say.
when we finished whooping both of them, my grandma said, "That's enough." My grandma said, "That's enough. Leave them boys alone." We said, Grandma.
Hell,
He pushed you down. We're going to make sure he ain't never do this no more.
you damn right.
After that,
Uh-huh.
my grandma stopped carrying her 38. She had us.
Cause she seen y'all.
She knew. She knew if anything happened to her,
Mhm.
we get down. And it's always like that in Mississippi. You don't mess with the old people in Mississippi. You don't do that.
Yeah. Well,
I don't care where you from.
that's just,
If you go to Mississippi, I'm gonna tell you like this. If you fucking with old people, you gonna get your ass whooped.
Well,
or you fucking with women. You could be whooping your girlfriend.
Mhm.
Somebody in Mississippi gonna get your ass, man. I'm telling you. That's how I go.
Well,
we don't play that game.
well, that's the cardinal rule of any real cat. Really.
Yeah, we don't play
You mess
that
with
game.
a grandma,
Yeah,
a kid.
yeah.
It's supposed to be a rap.
We whoop your
Okay,
ass.
yeah,
And that's how that go. And I was raised like that.
And that's why these kids, I think, it's so hard, man. Like, damn, I don't know where to start at. I don't want to take this to a whole nother situation. But
We talk about this every time we get on the kids, man. These 19, 20-year-old, they think they can talk to you any kind of way. It was just in the news. White guy shot a young boy because he had his music up.
because he had a who?
Because he had his music up loud. And they was in a hotel. Now, you in a hotel, you can't really go and tell somebody, this is not your property. You know what I'm saying? This is not. So the little boy had his music up. White guy confronted him in the parking lot. 1920, he probably cussing him out there. You mind your own goddamn business. But dude had a gun on him. Killed the boy.
Damn.
Sure did. Killed the boy because he had his music up loud. Now this ain't the first time this has happened.
I remember on the news one time the dude was pulled in the driveway.
He was in the he was
Made the wrong
at the
turn.
gas station.
No. This happened on your side of town.
Talking about somebody got shot in somebody's
The
driveway.
kids turned in the driveway
Uh-huh.
and they had the music blasting, and then they backed the car up and pulled off. As they were pulling off, dude came out and shot the car up and killed one of the kids in the back seat.
Hey, people don't understand, man. You going to jail for this. You can't just kill people in cold blood.
Well, some people got them thinking they can do all this shit.
You can't do that. You cannot kill people in cold blood. You have to really be under a threat. You have to really be, somebody have to be either be killing you or trying to kill you. If somebody punch you and you shoot them and kill them,
So the stand your ground law is
that ain't everywhere.
yeah.
That's not everywhere.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. People think that's
Yeah, they think
everywhere.
that's nationwide. That's not everywhere.
like, for instance, when I had that situation on the bus I told you about.
Uh-huh.
When Buddy kept, I was a PN, I was a FN, I was
Yeah, he
all
was
that.
cussing you out and all
And
that
I kept
stuff.
saying, just please, just I can be all that. Just
Yeah.
over there. You right. I'm all that.
You good for that though. Cause they know a lot of us can't take.
Well,
all
you know
that
what
shit.
though? I tell people because I'm not gonna lose everything I got
your
for
job
nothing.
for that. Yeah.
This I'm gonna go and tell my wife, my kids, I can't do nothing and pay the rent next 2 months because
you
I had
got
a nobody
knucklehead, yeah.
ran up on me and I beat the dude up. He a nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at now in my life. I'm not finna sit there. Now you put your hands on my wife, my kids, whatever my bond
That's
is,
the
my
cross.
bond is. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
called-
That's where it's at.
That's called a cross.
Yeah, but it's like my homeboy told me. He said he went somewhere with a partner of his, and now we granddaddies. We granddaddies. I'm gonna say that again. We granddaddies. Of course, I wasn't there. He said he went somewhere with one of our partners who got grandkids. He out there trying to fight at a club. We granddaddies.
You ain't supposed to be on the dance. Well, if you on the dance floor, goddamn, everybody clear out for you.
I'm just saying we granddaddy. Like I told
Yeah.
that little girl said the other day, how you doing, sir? Like that shit, like constantly. I get my little mo. What's up, little mama?
Hey, look,
how you doing, sir?
I'm Unc now.
Yeah,
I done made it to Unc now. I like my Uncs though.
I'm still I'm but I'm more the old. They call me OG.
When I see my little nephews out there, shit, once they call me Unc, I get to talk.
But you know what's so real about that part you just said?
Uh-huh.
I remember when we was doing the show out there with Mook on Bankhead, and I had a cat from quote unquote want to be hard from damn Gwinnett some damn well. He cut some zone shit. So when I was leaving, I was like, I'm gonna wait till I get to Marietta to get some gas, and it wasn't because I didn't want to go to Bankhead. It was the fact that I knew I had enough gas to get home.
out. Yeah.
So the first day he said, "Damn dog, you scared to get gas in the hood?" I said, first of all, home, but I'm safer in the hood because when I get out of my car, them young boys, they gonna look at me and they gonna say, "What's up, Unc? What's up, OG?" I don't got nothing they want.
Right, exactly.
They gonna respect me. It's these old suburb ass little niggas
that don't know.
that want to put on that may try to say some slick, which never happened either.
Yeah.
So I'm actually more comfortable, me personally, seeing the little young folks on this side of town. Like when I drive my bus, all my issues on this side.
Yeah. But that started at home, man.
Say and that like that what word? When the kids say what? That shit drive me like I get up here. I want to I ain't gonna use this word choke, but I want to.
Yeah, we gotta use choke.
You can't use word choke.
No, that's a bad word. Don't use that.
So I want to get on them.
Deprive them of.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that what word is like saying, what the fuck you really want? Like, why in the fuck is you bothering me?
I say that starts really from an upbringing. Because if you allow your child to say what to you,
You'll say it to somebody else.
that child to say that to somebody else. And that's the whole thing. You like I couldn't say what to my mom or
I got a better story
Now
for
my thing was I could say yes, ma'am.
you. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I say yes, ma'am, or yes, sir. If she calling me, I say yes, ma'am.
And she'll say, excuse me? Like, she like, excuse me?
I wouldn't dare say what to my mama. She'll say, who you talking to?
Yeah, I ain't your home. I ain't your home girl.
What? Who you talking to? I tell you what. Let me do this again.
Football. My homeboy told me this story. I wasn't there, but I was laughing. I coached at a certain part of town.
Yeah.
And the kid had to be 9 years old, 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
After the game, he's sitting in the bleachers with his daddy. Now, you know, when you go play football, I'm going to tell you a story first. He said with his daddy, his pads is between him and his daddy. He got his shoulder pads off, his helmet off. And the pads are sitting between him and his father. They got ready to leave. The little boy said, get my pads.
To his dad?
To his daddy.
Like that.
The daddy grabbed the helmet with the shoulder pads and walked off the field. This the daddy.
Oh, Lord. He already
The kid had to be, I don't say his name. I'm thinking 11 or 12.
Daddy trying to secure that check.
Shit.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
My mama wouldn't even carry my damn pads, and my mama spoiled her. Anybody know me watching this show? Know my mama? Know good and well my mama will spoil the hell out of me if I didn't think I wanted. And she wouldn't do no shit like that.
Do that.
Hell no.
And how you doing anyway over there, Miss Go Via? How you doing today?
I'm pretty sure she watching.
You know she watching. How you doing today? She said, "What is it? Yep, that's her." She said, "Tell it, son."
But again, it like you said, upbringing. Like, and I ain't with the. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It ain't a race car with me. Like I got a partner right now. I'm gonna say his name, Coach Joe, Coach P. I got plenty of friends like that. The other coacher that would tear their kid ass up.
Oh shit, man.
So I hate to hear that part about the white folk don't beat they shit. Me, I got partners of mine right now will beat their kid when they deserve it.
I say it like this, man. If you allow the media to tell you how people are, they gonna tell you the stereotype of a person.
Bullshit.
That's it.
Bullshit.
They don't really know.
It's what's gonna sell.
Yeah, they not gonna tell you what's really going on. You know what I mean? Cause like I was hanging out with a white guy the other day. My son, one of my son's best friends, right? And we were walking across the street to Walmart, and you should have seen the people looking at me and him walking together and talking. It was like it was foreign or something. I was like, no, man. I was like, I don't see anything different from him. I mean, he treat me nice. I treat him nice. I know he white, and he know I'm black, but that don't mean nothing to me as far as way we treat each other. Now, if he treat me bad, that's gonna cause conflict. Not because he's white, it's because he treats me bad. Now, I had one of my best friends was Mexican. He thought he was black. He did. He really did. But when I went home with him, I went home one weekend from school and I wanted to see his family, see if anybody in his family was black. Because you heard me.
Yeah, he had that swag.
Yeah, he was there. I wanted to see. Nobody in his family.
Yeah.
I mean,
nowhere.
Yeah. In his family is black. He's like the black sheep because he acts black.
Yeah, I got you.
And his older sister acts the same way. And that's only because they went to Shelby High School. They went to school with all black people. So the sister go to private school, the smaller sister, she acts different. She acts like white people. You feel me? Yeah. So it's the culture that you grow up around.
Speaking of culture, you know I coach. You all know I coach. But this is a story I tell everybody, which is touching. Tammy, don't bring no tissues out. I was coaching T-ball, Justin, 3-year-old, right?
Yeah.
So I was coaching an all-black park, but I had one blonde hair, blue-eyed kid. So they 3 and 4 years old. So me being a coach, but kind of caught up, in a stereotype thing, my first priority as a coach is making sure the kids are comfortable.
Right.
So I put myself like, okay, how do I handle this, or should I handle this? So I asked the dad. I said, look, all these kids, brothers.
Yeah.
Your child is the only blonde hair, blue eyes. Is he gonna ask questions to me? Is he gonna feel uncomfortable? I was ignorant for even thinking that, but I had to because
you didn't know.
Because the way the world is.
Right, exactly.
Man, the dude say, look here, Coach Disco. He said, I've been raised around brothers all my life. He said, but to answer your question, my son go to elementary school. He the only white kid in his class. And when I pre-K, whatever, kindergarten, he said, but what I did was the first day of school, I had a picture, by that time he said, of Bill Clinton and Michael Jordan. And he said, I asked my son, true story, what was the difference between the pictures? And guess what little man said? They eyes.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all he can see.
He said his eyes.
That's
So
what
back, what I'm saying to you is that's what's taught to these damn kids.
exactly. You so right. Show you right. Just like I would tell you about John, my friend, until his dad saw me wanting to learn how to read. I mean, learn the law.
Oh, you said learn how to read. Okay, I didn't know how bad you were.
No, I knew how to read. That's why we was in the law library. You feel
I
me?
keep looking at pictures.
No, ain't no pictures in the law library. If it is some pictures, it's of a lawyer. That's for sure.
Is it something I don't know?
No, there's no pictures in the law library, in the law book.
We all got difficulties.
Not that I know. It ain't nothing but words in there.
I can't make fun of nobody. I helped Christian with the homework. And we flunked both the damn thing. He in fourth
Oh
grade.
man, you got.
I can't do homework with my son.
Let's talk about that. I know there has been some trouble
With the homeschool?
since homeschooling.
Oh my God.
Listen,
How many parents think I got locked up?
listen, man.
Because the camera's on.
Walking around naked, smoking blunts, snorting cocaine. Come on, man. Y'all drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning. The teacher see y'all. This one lady said. She said, "Well," he said she told the teacher that her and her child is dropping out of kindergarten. Her and the child. She told the child, she said, "You go ahead and go outside. We dropping out. We ain't gonna even worry about it." The kindergarten, no man. But look, let me. There's one comedian. He said his son went to school, and he said his son came home. I forgot the comedian's name, but he said the teacher gave him 2 Fs on one assignment, right? She said one for me, one for.
But that's, hey, listen, man. On the real, that work ain't the same no more, man.
She said, "Why he gave you 2 Fs?" He said, the kid was crying. The kid said, "And one for me, and one for you."
Hey, listen, but have you seen the math work now?
Man, listen, I went to school to Chattahoochee Tech when we were doing the math the long way.
Okay,
You hear
I
me?
never seen it.
Look, when I went back to school, 2012?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It was 2012. I went back to Chattahoochee. Now I'm used to doing the regular 2 plus 2, all this type of shit. Nick, you got to divide on both sides, subtract on both sides, and then divide down.
And the answer's still the same?
Yes. But the teacher, like, dog, I used to have math problems that long on the sheet. Actually, I used to do them at the table. They were that long on the sheet to get the answer I already knew. You feel me? But you have to do it that way. What they try to do is get your brain to figure. You feel me? That's what math is for, to get your brain to function, to problem solve. That's why they call them problems. So your brain was, like, when you get older, you don't think you're using math, but when you make decisions, that's your brain using math. You are actually evaluating the situation and creating and understanding the outcome. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why math is important. But now, the math that they have, we don't know anything about it. And if you're not taught it, you ain't gonna know.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Of course, he get help, but I don't know it.
But the grown people dropping out of school quicker than the children.
Yeah, I dropped out. Hell, I dropped out the first period.
If y'all dropping out on them kids and they drop out, goddamn, just remember.
He ain't gonna.
Just remember,
he ain't
y'all
gonna
did
drop
it
out.
first.
No, he ain't gonna drop out. It's just not. It's not. And then stuff they learning so early, man. It's like I remember I didn't do dissecting no frogs and stuff.
I didn't dissect the frog either.
I did it.
I didn't.
We did it at Ponce in 8th, 9th
I think
grade.
I missed that day.
8th and 9th grade, we dissecting frogs and tadpoles.
I think I missed that day. I knew we was gonna dissect.
I love that part.
Let me tell you, dog.
I love cutting some skin.
Let me tell you,
and I love that.
I don't have the capacity for murder. I don't have the capacity for that. I knew that when I was a child. Huh?
We used to put firecracker and lizard mouse.
Look, I don't have the capacity for murder. Now, I can harm a person to get them off me, but I don't think I can handle to kill a person.
So you never put the firecracker in the lizard mouse?
I've never did any harm to animals. Animals are helpless. I love animals. Let me give you a story. My dad is a hunter. That's why I'm not a hunter, because I love animals. My dad said he was going hunting, him and his best friend Jesse. I said, "Bring me back a deer." He said, "That's what we're going to get, son." I said, I want a live baby deer. And my daddy looking at his baby son, like, okay. I'm gonna bring you a live baby deer. I said, one preferably look like Bambi. You feel me? So he said, okay, no problem. You know, I like Walt Disney and all that shit when I was growing up. So, you know, he said, okay, I'll bring you one. So Dad and them pulled back up the next day. They been out there all day, all night and everything. They pulled up. Daddy come in the house. He said, I got your deer. I said, you do? He said, yeah, it's on the back of the truck. So I come outside, I run to the back of the truck, I let Joe tailgate down. That goddamn deer head fell out that motherfucker, the tongue was hanging out his mouth. I was like, ah! I screamed. I ran back up in the house. My dad said, what the hell wrong with you? I said, that ain't my deer. I said, that deer dead. He said, yeah, boy, what the hell you think I am? You think I'm... He said, son, I couldn't get you a baby deer. I said, but we gonna eat that deer. I said, I don't want no deer. So my mama said, what'd you do that baby like that for? You know, I'm little. So then I go to the backyard because Jesse in the backyard, he got a rabbit. As soon as I get out the back door, Jesse finished cutting the bottom of the feet. If anybody know how to skin a rabbit, you cut around the feet and snatch the skin off of them, right? Mm-hmm. By the time I get out there, Jesse done did all the cuts. And when I get to the back, it looked like he waited till I came right out the door and snatched the skin off that goddamn rabbit. I said, oh!
But how you from Mississippi in the country? You don't like hunting, dog?
Listen, man, listen. Only thing I was hunting was stray dogs and birds.
Straight dogs?
Straight. Like the dogs that be in the woods.
What were you doing with them?
I bring them home, keep them as pets.
Oh, you was keeping them as pets. Okay.
Yeah, if I hear some puppies or whatever, I ask my mom if I can go get one. One time I ran up on some coyote puppies.
Coyote puppies?
Yeah.
So they were coyotes?
Yeah. I thought they sound like regular dogs.
Yeah, like little German shepherds. Yeah.
They were kind of loud though. They was a long way from my house. I said, damn, them puppies loud. I walked out there to the woods, thought I was gonna find me some baby puppies. Man, listen here. When I tell you that female coyote popped from behind that tree with her teeth showing, Lord, you talking about scary, but I watched National Geographic. So when you walk up on a wolf, if you walk backwards, the wolf will gradually let his teeth down and let you know that the threat is getting smaller. Once he closes his mouth, you cool. But if he's showing you all his teeth, that means he's about to bite you.
He give you a warning.
Right, that's his warning. If he's showing you all his teeth and he's just standing the hair on the back, so that's what the coyote was doing. So I said, oh shit. So I bagged up. But now I'm in the woods. I don't want to trip over them because I don't want that coyote to attack me. So I bagged out the woods, and that's the last time I was caught looking for a stray dog because when I ran up on them little coyote puppies, when I got close to them, I knew they looked different. You feel me? Than any puppies that I've ever known. Mm-hmm. But when I saw that female coyote, that was over.
Damn.
Yeah, me being from Mississippi don't make me a hunter.
Hold on. Don't stereotype. I ain't mean to stereotype you like that. I'm just saying again, the myth. You being from the country, I feel like everybody from the country know about hunting. That's all.
I know about it.
Yeah.
But I ain't never killed nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I mean, if I had to kill something, I would kill something.
I love to fish.
I don't fish either.
I love to fish.
You know why I don't fish? I talk too much. They told me I run all the fish off.
No, I haven't been fishing like I want to up here because, up back home we go anywhere.
Yeah. Y'all probably got a little water everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere. But,
is most of the water blue?
Unless you get to canals, the canal's not blue.
Okay, so most of the water around
like when you pass the city, in the Keys and
most of the water is blue.
Salt water.
Okay.
Fresh water not gonna be blue.
Now, like say for instance, like Mississippi, we got creeks, all the bitches.
We call ours canals.
Okay.
They run behind the houses.
Okay.
Oh, that's where the alligators and shit come out of.
Yeah, just like in New Orleans.
Like back home, I never forget football practice 2 days. Those friends, not me, we was walk to somebody's house together after practice. And we had those friends who jumped in the damn canal thinking it was funny and jumped back out. And then we had big old signs like stop signs. They had a picture of the alligator like this and smiling. And it said, be well. And they still jumped their ass in and out. That I never did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, like I said, those friends of mine. Not they, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I had those type of friends that would do that.
No, man. We if you jumped in the creek, you was crazy from
like we go when we would my uncle take us Everglades fishing. Everglades were all alligators.
I didn't know much about the Everglades till I saw all about the Benjamins.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so he had a 6-foot boat. We've been elevated and the alligators swim around, and he'll catch them by the tail, bring them in. That's That was my good old boy, Uncle Bill, my my uncle.
Yeah.
Good old boy.
For sure.
Straight good old boy. But good show.
Yeah, man, you know what it is every Thursday, man. Listen up. Hey, we gonna be here. I be having my partner disco when I don't have my guests in today. But if you want to see and take a seat with me down at Neighborhood Star, just give me a call on 678-638-6626 or send me a message on Facebook. This is Melvin Mitchell on Facebook, or holler at me on Instagram, Uncle Mel with a K, UNKLEMEL _45. I almost forgot how to spell my own damn name. I told my wife, I think he fucking with me. But no, you're a good man, dog. You're a good dude, man. We've been rocking a long time, man. I have a good time every time we on this jump, bro. And like I say, I appreciate the people that have been tuning in. I thank you guys for tuning in, listening to me talk and everything. I know y'all could have been doing something better. No, you shouldn't. You should have been listening to me. And tell a friend to bring a friend to come on around and describe Disco 100 Radio and let us know what you think, man. Holler at me.